Snuff Magee and Friends, Irrelevance In The Dungeon, episode 19.
19.
We good? We good?
Yeah.
No, somebody tried to show you up last week.
Yeah, who tried to represent, man?
I had to show you after the show, man. They tried to show you up, man.
Okay.
But
that's dope. No, I fucks
like
with
a whole
it.
conversation in Spanish.
No,
that's what we're doing?
No. I'm very limited. This
we just do the first part and then we just go back to the basics.
Yeah. I'm slowly learning, so I'm with the numbers and shit. But I'm nowhere near the level where I can just go flow in conversation.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We'll give it a try. I am Snuff Magee, joined by.
It's your man Tyson all day, every day, man.
All right, it's your girl Lex.
And I am Mel, the lipstick diva, but I just go by Mel for now.
Just Mel tonight?
Just Mel. Okay. Just Mel.
I don't know. I might be Lexiana in a few minutes.
Okay, no doubt.
Yeah.
We will see.
Oh, yeah.
How was everybody's week?
I like that.
Woo! It was long.
Long? You?
It was all right. My week about to just start, though. So I was off the last 2 days. It was
Okay.
like my weekend. I'm about to start. My week will start tomorrow.
Tice?
Week's always good, man. Just my main thing, always working and building. You know what I mean? So,
No doubt.
Yeah.
We got two special guests tonight. Mel, the lipstick diva, a.k.a. Mel.
Okay.
And Lex, a.k.a. Lexiana, a.k.a. anything else?
Cake Boss.
Life of a
Like
cake boss.
Cake Boss. RVA Cake Boss.
Yeah.
The boss.
Okay.
Boss.
The big boss. The big
Nice.
boss cake.
Nice.
The big cake boss. I appreciate y'all stopping by tonight.
I'm glad to be here.
No
Yes,
doubt.
thank you for having me.
Anytime. I want to start off with Mel. I got a question for you. I seen a post this week. Is it ramen noodles or oodles and noodles?
Oodles and noodles.
You said ramen noodles this week. I felt a way about that. You know, being you're a country girl and everything.
Okay, look, I have to be politically correct sometimes. Just because I work in corporate America, so I gotta be a little ratchet sometimes, and then corporate mail.
But it said oodles and noodles on the pack. You don't remember that back in the day?
No, I remember ramen noodles, but not oodles and noodles.
So am I showing my age now? You don't remember?
Yeah, I always thought it was oodles and noodles.
Yeah.
I mean, I know. I think you got about 10 years on me, don't you?
Oh. And,
I apologize.
That's
My
veteran.
apologies.
Hey, that's veteran
Just
status.
throwing out
Hey,
old Snuff Magee out here.
It's all right, though.
But I remember.
That's wisdom, man.
Yeah, I remember oodles, man. That's the wisdom comes. The oodles and noodles. That's my wisdom right there. And you're a vlogger on YouTube. How long have you been vlogging?
So I have been doing my vlogging since January of 2018.
okay.
Yeah.
So what got you
Into vlogging?
Yeah, on the YouTube.
So I have a lot to say. I'm a talker. I might seem a little nervous right now, but I am a talker. I just started watching YouTubes, and first of all, I saw that you can get paid. But not only that, I want to get real life things out to women, men, young women, boys, whoever. Because I feel a lot of times society says you shouldn't share certain things, and I feel like you should share whatever you want to.
Now, how's the feedback been so far?
It's mixed. Like one of my viral videos, which was Reasons Not to Move to Virginia, they slaughtered me. That's why I took 6 months off of YouTube.
Reasons not to move to Virginia.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Can we just get a couple?
So reasons, okay, and I'm gonna just say this. This was pointed to people that are in their 20s. I feel like
Another shot.
oh,
Just saying. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, I apologize. I feel like Virginia is a retirement state. I feel like Virginia doesn't have a lot to show somebody that's a mover and shaker. So if you're a person that wants to network a lot, yes, we have people to network here, but more people are stingy with their craft here. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm. Also, I feel like it's not a lot to do here because, for example, where we're located, a lot of things end up getting shut down over time just because of the younger folks that are up under me because I'm getting up there. I can't remember everything I said, but I feel like it's not for the movers and the shakers. I feel like I'm a mover and a shaker.
And you had a lot of people coming for you after that?
Yeah, like a lot of people's like, how can you come from Virginia? We got Busch Gardens, we got Kings Dominion. Wow, those are broke down amusement parks. To me, like when I went, you know what? I'm just hating because when I get on the ride.
Hold on. The views of Mel, the lipstick diva, do not represent. Hey, Busch Gardens, KD, you know, anytime you want to get free tickets, Snuff Magee, we'll take them. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But
I don't know.
I think you should do the opposite though. Like invite them people to come in because maybe they can change the environment that we are so used to. Like that's the only way it's going to change by other people who maybe are entrepreneurs and doing different things coming to Virginia to open up different things.
Right.
We never gonna have nothing if don't nobody want to come here.
You're
and
right.
you got the 757. The 757 about to be lit pretty soon.
Yeah, I like that Pharrell bought the something in the water.
Did y'all check it out? I didn't go. I wish I did.
I didn't go. I'm going next year though. I know they're gonna do another one.
Yeah, I'm going next year. I thought it was going to be.
You gotta have those things in order to get from being a retirement state. Like you got some areas that are up and coming. You got like downtown to me is growing. It's becoming a little bit more, but you got to be out there helping participate in those things in order for them to grow.
I think Richmond is becoming like a college town. You know, with VCU pretty much taking over the downtown area.
Got the whole downtown.
But not only that, y'all. Don't get me wrong. Also the laws. Like when I compare the laws from Virginia to Georgia, I know not every state is going to have the same laws, but one thing I was wanting to do is have my own liquor license, but be like a mobile type bartender.
Yeah.
And in Virginia, that's not possible. You have to have an establishment to be able to have a liquor license versus in Georgia, you can sell liquor outside of your house.
Now, I know some people who are bartenders who do, like, different parties, but I guess it's on the person hosting the party to get the liquor license.
Yeah,
so
as
that
long
person...
as the person that's hosting gets the liquor license, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that goes.
I know, I mean, Northern Virginia, it's just, you know, the traffic, but, I mean, it jumps up there, I mean, with the D.C. area. I mean, Richmond is growing. Hopefully this area here will start to grow more.
Right.
You know,
Hopefully.
with the revitalization, what's going on. I don't know. I think, you know... I think it's coming. You know, just from the articles I've been reading, they're saying Richmond is like one of the, you know, cities that's on the rise or whatnot.
Right.
I guess with the VCU, with, you know, the different breweries coming down there and stuff like that.
We have a lot of beer here. We have a lot of beer here.
Yes, we do.
And a lot of local people, like, who are not just have beer here, but other places. Like,
Yeah.
it's stuff here. You just gotta. It's just not given to you. You gotta go find it. Though.
Slowly but surely, like even with the casinos, even though it's the slots, and I don't really care for the casinos because they're kind of like the off-brand slots to me.
Right.
It's not like, you know, Maryland or Vegas or whatnot, but
it's
slowly but
like
surely,
Maryland to me.
Yeah, it's coming. Oh, I like Maryland's better, but like I said, you know, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah. But I'm glad that we do have that here. And don't get me wrong, I love VA 2 Up, 2 Down. We have a lot of great people that came out of Virginia. But I was just speaking from a point of a 25-year-old at the time. That's when I posted the video. But I do want to revisit it because a lot of people did point out about the Nova, like you said. But I wasn't speaking towards the Nova. I was just pointing out certain areas because I feel like everyone knows each other in this area. And it's kind of sickening sometimes you can't go to the grocery store without seeing somebody, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all.
Yeah, it's small, definitely a small world around here. Now I was reading it said your channel is about everyday life, women, empowerment, and DIY. So DIY, what have you talked about with that?
So do it yourself. It really was more around the children when I did that because I have a goddaughter.
Mm-hmm.
I showed people how you can have a party but doing it yourself instead of hiring somebody to do it. We did, what is the Trolls? Yeah, Trolls. I showed them how they can do headbands for the kids to make it look like the carrots are poppy. So it was a little cheesy, but that's what I have done so far. I plan on doing more in the future around like stuff you can do in your home.
Okay, no doubt. And you had a pretty controversial video within the last few weeks. Do you wanna bring that up or?
Yeah, I can bring that up. So, and I will say it's been 1 week since I posted that video, I believe. It's been, 7 days, I believe. I posted it on the 1st. So I had a video that was titled Life After Abortions. Now, this is a touchy topic for some because some just feel like you should go through with the process no matter what your situation is. And then you have other people that say, well, I'm not going to judge you. Some key things I talked about in the video is something that women that went through their pregnancy, maybe lost their child, or even did an abortion that a lot of people don't talk about, which is postpartum depression. I think this is a topic that needs to be brought up more often because some people can kick it quick, like myself, like I did, and then some people, they can't. Some people end up in traumatic situations. Like when you hear about women on the news, not to say this is a good thing, but that have killed their children, then they kill themselves or they do something drastic, it's because they're going through postpartum most of the time. And people don't understand. They rather judge them first and just say, oh, what do you have going on? Why would she do that? Trust me, I don't feel like I would do something like that, but I'm not judging them because at the end of the day, they're going through that postpartum. So I feel like with more single mothers coming up these days, they don't have a lot of support, and that's why postpartum ends up taking a toll on them so hard. Like me in my situation, I talked about the reason why I went through my decisions because I was not in a relationship anymore. It was something that ended up popping up, and the person that I was dealing with said they didn't want it. And I was in a situation where I wasn't financially correct. Mentally, I wasn't correct. It was like just not a good decision to make at that time. And I think a lot of time people do not think about that future child, how you can affect them emotionally. Are you going to be able to take care of this child? Are you going to have to lean on government assistance? Which I'm not saying is a bad thing, but I had to think about all those things and take those into consideration. And, it was so many young women that wrote me that had me in tears, like telling me about situations they had to go through, how they had to go through the postpartum. They had nobody to talk to. They were bashed by their family. Like, I honestly say I wasn't bashed by my family or friends. I did have people come to me and say, well, that's why they have condoms and XYZ. Like, okay, this is such an insensitive thing for you to say right now. Like, I get it. I'm an adult and things happen. And you got to move with that. I just feel like I want to get this message out to so many women. Like, I hope it touched so many more. Like, I got 1,000 views plus on this video. And I didn't think it was going to go the way it did. I got so many positive results. I did get 2 people. I counted 2 people that wrote on my video. One person said, this is murder. And then another person said, I don't even remember her comment. She said something about Hebrew women. You're right.
But the thing about it, like, I mean, you had to expect that knowing, what you were going to talk about.
But I thought I would get a lot more, but I didn't. I got women giving me their whole life. Just reaching out to me, writing me a book, and I'm like, I'm here for you. You can talk to me. I'm not going to judge you. And I know one thing I did say in my video, this is not for someone, that probably has had to go through that multiple times, but still, I'm not judging them because I've had women inbox me and they're like, they had to do this X, Y, and Z times. But that's their decision, whatever they had to do, because I can't judge them just like they can't judge me. Mm-hmm. So it's just, this just lifted a lot of things off my shoulders. Like, I'm just happy I did it.
Now, how hard was it for you to go through with the story?
I've been wanting to do this since May. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I haven't posted a video on my YouTube channel since November of last year. And I finally sat down. I went to a baby shower actually the day of. And I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell my story because until I tell my story, I'm not going to find peace. When I finally recorded, I think it took me like 2 or 3 days to edit it, and finally roll it out. I had uploaded it on YouTube, but getting it out there to the public, which I do often, is posted to Facebook so people can view it. I posted it and deleted it like 3 or 4 times.
You feel as if with Facebook, more your friends will see it compared to YouTube where,
Well, that's where I honestly would say I get more of my support from my YouTube support groups. Mm-hmm. So, of course, I rolled it out on my Facebook, which I do all my other videos. But this one got the biggest response that I ever got on any YouTube video. Like, all my other views, like I said, one of my videos went viral. That was organic from my YouTube groups. Like, we support each other in those groups. But just normal people that I know, they usually don't watch my YouTube channel. I'll be honest. It's definitely people outside the country or not in Virginia that's watching me.
Okay. I didn't know about YouTube groups. You had to school me on that after the show.
I can let you know.
Now, have people come to you saying they're more comfortable sharing their story after hearing yours?
Yes. like that day of, like I was saying, I had paragraphs this long, and I'm at work trying to read these. I'm going through, and I'm like,
so you're not working,
God.
you're just on your phone? That's what you're saying? Your job's not gonna see it. You go
about that. Look, but no, I was working. It was in between breaks.
Oh, look at her trying to clean it up. See how she's trying to clean it up. It was in between breaks.
I'm so weak. Even up until like a couple of days ago, I've been getting people that haven't texted me in months. I'm like, who is this texting me? But they're writing me, and they're like, oh my God, I went through this same experience. Thank you for being that voice for me. Thank you for telling the public about that postpartum depression. Like, why do women not talk about this? Why do people not? I mean, I know people know about it, but it's not a big topic at all.
It's very brave. I remember when I seen, you shared it on Facebook.
Right.
And I was like, yo, I just felt as if, with the world we live in today, everybody wants to attack. No matter what you talk about, somebody's always going to try to attack,
right.
whatever you say.
Right.
So that was brave of you to come out there and do that.
Well, I appreciate that.
And that's when I reached out to you, and she probably thought, one of them thirst inboxes or whatever, But she agreed to come on the show. That's pretty dope.
Thank you. I appreciate you for reaching out. This is exciting.
So have you done any videos after that, or?
No, but I plan on now, like every week, to at least bust out 3 videos. I'm starting tomorrow because I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so 3 days. Just around different things and things that are talked about everyday life. I don't have a big one right now in my mind that I want to talk about. Well, no, I do. I have another big one, which y'all see.
Nothing about meeting the Snuff Magee experience or anything like that?
I'm going to definitely do a video on that as well, my experience.
Don't lie.
I'm
trying to butter me out.
So, yeah, I got to add that to my list. Thank you for telling me all about that. But, yeah, my next big video may be life after bankruptcy.
Yeah, I need to watch that. I haven't had bankruptcy, but it's just...
Right.
Well, finances, like we talked about it on previous episodes, I think in schools that they should have like credit classes.
Mm-hmm, they should.
I talked about that because we get hit hard when you get out of high school. Property taxes, paying the IRS back, just all these taxes coming out of my check. What is this?
Yeah, that net and gross. That net and gross is crazy.
FICA.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fucking FICA.
They kind of doing away with like e-commerce classes in general, or like the home ec classes, stuff like that. Like a lot of schools don't teach that.
Wow.
Yeah, they was trying to phase that out when I was in school, which wasn't that long ago.
When I was in school, we had it, but you went through like Planned Parenthood, and then you got to go to catering. So it was kind of like the same thing, but they dressing it up a little different now. We
had home ec. Well, I think they called it Family Life or something when I was in school, and we made pizza out of biscuits, and we made Tang.
Yo,
that felt old right there. Tang.
The orange shit.
Wow.
Yeah, we made Tang.
Shout out to Tang.
But they need like I said, credit, because that's becoming an adult. That's going to be very important.
They need all that.
They need to bring cooking back. I mean, all
Life
the
skills,
essentials.
like stuff that
Soft skills, if you ask me, is just a soft skill that, being honest, a lot of parents don't teach their kids about this stuff because some people are already struggling themselves. They don't even have time to sit down and tell you. They just telling you, don't be like me. But what do you mean
they
when
never
you say
really
that?
learn. That's the problem.
You
can't pass nothing down if you ain't really learning.
Yeah, and a lot of things now, like, people aren't cooking like they used to. I mean, it's all these resources. It's DoorDash and Grubhub and, all this stuff, and people aren't really in the kitchen. Segue.
Nice.
Yes. Cake Boss.
Boss.
Cake Boss is in the building. Or is it Lexiana? What is it now?
Either one.
Okay. The Cake Boss.
Think about Rose for a
I know, right? Goddamn boss. He dropped the album today.
You did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
TaylorMadeSweetz.
I'm not.
Tell us about that.
I don't even know where to start. I was in the kitchen.
She's not Lexiana yet.
No, I'm not yet. Like, I was just
start
in
the beginning, baby.
I was just in the kitchen.
Take your time, baby.
Yeah.
what really truly got me started, I had my son, and I wanted to make all his birthday cakes. So, and it just grew from there.
But,
like,
tear.
I know, right? Before I bust this tear out, let's just showcase the goodies that she brought for us tonight.
Where we at? You are here.
Okay. All right.
Or this one. Which one?
No, I mean, now you right. You right. Yeah, you know.
Got it. All right.
Cupcakes exclusively for. Yeah, let's do a taste test.
Yeah,
you know.
we ain't scared.
Are we doing a commercial?
Right. Shout out to QVC in this.
I know, right?
Let me help you out.
Well,
Would
thank
like
you, man.
one?
Sure.
I'm going to give you the official QVC taste.
You gotta get all the points. Look, taste. We gotta do it all.
We got this. We got the cupcake. So this is
it's gonna lead like.
Yeah, but this is the QVC. This is how they do it.
You gotta
man.
eat it cute.
I'm gonna try.
Huh? They just bite into it.
I'm a little scared.
Am I on to something?
This is so delicious.
You guys heard it here first. We should know a commercial now.
It's good.
Nah, drip.
It's good.
It's good business right here.
You put your foot in this one.
I hope she didn't literally, but yeah.
I did kind of stick my big toe in it.
Really?
Just a little bit. I had that.
That's a great expression. Putting your feet in it.
I know, right?
That's something I heard in the kitchen when I was young and be like, what? They did what?
Yeah.
This is good. This is good.
See, I ain't know. I really did like some Henny ones, but I ain't really know what kind of time we was on, you know. So.
Oh, hey.
Next time I got you, even if I ain't on the show, I'm gonna just.
Oh no! Open invitation to come back, man. Crazy thing, I sent her a message. You know, I was like, this is just me being my fat boy or whatever. I was like, if you want to bring something, and she was like, already done.
Say word.
Yeah. So, like, when did you know that, like, this was your gift?
I don't think I really noticed it. I think other people did. And that kind of pushed me into doing it.
So, I mean, how old were you when you were, like, in the kitchen?
I had just had my son, so I was 21.
Okay.
And he was, the crazy part was, I'm extra, or I'm a real extra mom.
I can see that.
So, I wanted to have a 6.5 month, I wanted to have a 6.5 month birthday party. So, he ain't quite one yet, but
pause.
he's 6.
6.5 months?
Yeah, so... I told you I'm extra.
Yeah.
I'm extra. I always want him to feel celebrated for real. Like, I don't know. So, 6 months. I'm like, I'm having this party. Mama looking at me like, you crazy. I said, no, I'm going to do something chill. We got chicken, chips. Nothing too fancy, but I wanted to make his cake. So, oh no. It was a little questionable. But I made it. And that just kind of started it and just kind of drove it to be kind of what it is. And I made my first like actual cake and posted on Instagram, and I just was like, hey guys, what I made, like nothing serious, just real casual, and it just kind of went from there, like make me a cake, and I was like, okay.
So the feedback was good off the IG, huh?
IG, like I tell people all the time, like the businesses or people who doing something in the city, like you should have social media, like don't be anti. Don't be against it, because it really can help grow businesses. So
I'm sorry, I'm eating the cake. I'm sorry.
See, it's
what,
okay.
what was she saying, Tyson? I'm here enjoying
I
the
heard something about cakes.
So the beginning process for you, like, you just was doing cakes for people pretty much by request.
And I was actually like really doing them for free at that point, like, cause I couldn't promise that it was gonna look some kind of way or be something. So I we just got people like just send me the money to at least buy the stuff, and I'll just make them from there. So I wasn't even charging; it was just buying a product, and I was just making them.
So they would just buy the ingredients and you just whip it up. So
I wasn't charging people like any additional fee.
So everything is like from scratch. Wow.
My first cake that I actually made, like, it wasn't that good. If I ain't gonna be lying, it wasn't that good.
So I mean, what type was it?
It was a red velvet cake.
Oh yeah.
I probably shouldn't have been so ambitious, but Go big and go home. That's the first thing I started with. My dad used to joke, and he'd say when he cut it, powder came out because it was dry. It was like it was like a brick.
Thanks, Dad.
Wow.
But look, my daddy is a trooper. He still ate it though.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm gonna eat it because you my daughter.
You saw him eat it, or he said he ate it?
No, I saw him.
I'm like, well, look at good girl.
I'm like, you my daughter. Like, he said, baby girl. That cake a little dry. Yeah, so.
I remember back when I used to work with your mom, and you had made like these cupcakes, but it was like they looked like roses or whatever.
Oh,
you remember
the bouquet.
Yeah.
Didn't you get one for your mom?
Yeah, and it was that shit was good. It was good. And I remember you being on what channel was it? Channel 12?
It was Good Morning Virginia. Good Morning Virginia.
What station
Yeah,
is
I
it?
think no, 6.
Oh yeah,
6. CBS.
You know, back in our day, since we're so old, 6, 8, and 12. You know?
Yeah, I was
I
on there
that.
twice. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it was different.
So were you as nervous as you are now? Because you seem a little nervous. What's going on? You know, before we started rolling, there was a lot of trash talk. You know.
Actually, I was more nervous then.
Really?
Yeah, like there was.
Oh, because you saying they're more important than me. I got it.
No. It was like it was an intimidating nervous. It wasn't like.
Oh, so you're not intimidated now?
No,
I don't intimidate you.
For real, I'm not intimidated because this is Leo season. Let me just get that real quick.
What's wrong with your hands? Your hands, they okay?
No intimidation over here. Okay.
That Leo the lion shit. There you go.
Raw.
That was not intimidating at all. You do that joint.
Yeah.
So as of now, I mean, how's the business going right now?
I'm kind of on a sabbatical, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I went back working, like, cause I stopped. So it's been a journey with the cakes. So when I first started, I was actually still working, and I was a new mommy, and then I decided I was only gonna do cakes and stay at home with my son. So I did that for a while, and it was actually sustainable. Like I maintained the house, being able to stay with him, not having to worry about child care and nothing like that. And was just making cakes full time. But it just became a lot, It's just a lot to do. Like, it's been a struggle, for real. Like, I've been in the kitchen crying. Like, some days, like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. So, like, for real. Like, it's just, like, you really, like, got to be grinding for it.
Pretty much, yeah, you was burnt out, pretty much. Yeah,
so I just kind of chilled. My son started school. So I just started, like, just kind of working a little bit.
How old is the little man now?
Actually, full time. He's 7.
Oh, yeah?
He'll be 8 in October.
Jeez.
Yes, time go by fast.
I'm not saying I'm old. I'm just saying, you know.
I feel old. When I say I got an 8-year-old, I feel old.
My daughter's 20.
Well, yeah, you old.
Oh, wow.
I'm just joking.
If the cupcake wasn't so good.
Just a little extra seasoning. That's all.
Now, I heard you were offering cake classes as well.
Yes, Caking with Lex. I actually have my first class on Sunday.
That sounds like drugs, though.
So, it sounds like drugs, for real.
Yeah. Now I'm fucking with you.
I was trying to go with more a chill vibe. So I was caking. I thought kicking it, you know what I'm saying? So we caking it.
Caking. Shit, nigga. Caking with Lex.
Yeah.
What you mean?
What?
You know what I'm saying? We might be on a little
They're flicking the wrist.
You know what I'm saying? We might. You never know.
So, the classes, like, are you still doing it, or you offering them?
I'm registration is closed now, but my first class is on Sunday, so it's gonna be really exciting. We're doing an ice cream drip cake.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited because I was kind of skeptical about the feedback, but I was aiming for at least 10 people, and I got 15, y'all. So I'm lit. Like, well, I had to cut it off. Like, no, I can't even do nobody else right now. Like, cause I wanted to be kind of still on a one-on-one environment, kind of, but I wanted to be fun, like kind of like a paint and sip. So we just kind of caking it.
Cake and sip, or just
no, because
that's what we're doing tonight. Cake and sip.
It's all ages. Like I think I got some younger kids coming too. So
peer pressure.
I don't want to. No, we're not gonna take it that far. But I probably would eventually get into some more exclusive, like adult only kind of classes.
So if you were to offer another class, how would like someone sign up?
I'm on Eventbrite, caking it with Lex.Eventbrite. Oh, I'll struggle right there. Eventbrite.com.
No doubt.
So caking it with Lex. .eventbrite.com.
So when the classes start?
This class is gonna be August 11th from 2 to, I think it's 4.
2 to 4? Okay.
Whenever we get done, really.
So it's Snuff Magee welcome to just sit in?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, no doubt.
You might be able to help participate. I got a few.
I will participate. A lot of tasting.
Yeah, so we're doing that. And then I have some other dates planned. Like right now, I don't want to do too much. So I'm thinking of a every other month thing. So the next month I'll do something to be Halloween. So
Irrelevance in the Dungeon. NFL season has returned. We got Zeke is holding out, man. How you feel about that?
Yo, I had no idea. I wasn't expecting football. Because we was like,
Oh, y'all aren't football fans?
I hate football season. I ain't gonna even lie.
Men don't listen to you.
You hate football?
Yes.
Oh, because men don't listen?
Y'all be preoccupied with the TV. Like, y'all have a favorite team. Just watch your favorite team. Why you gotta watch all the teams?
Because it's football. Because it's football. What would you rather talk about on Facebook?
Stuff that we
I
want
don't
to
be
talk
on
about.
Facebook.
Like what?
You don't gotta talk about Facebook at all.
Like what? So
you
you don't have a football
Sunday,
team at all. You don't have a football team.
I'm with whatever my guy with.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Because I don't watch it, so I don't know nothing.
Traitors. Traitors.
but
I mean, I keep it brief, man.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I mean, they're saying he's not going to return until he get a new contract.
Who?
Ezekiel Elliott.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, what team he play for?
Jesus Christ. Moving on.
Tell me, I gotta know now. What team he play for?
He plays for the Cowboys.
Oh, we don't like
the
them anyway.
Cowgirls.
Moving on. Yes, let's move on.
Let's
I thought you was talking about something. A team that's actually of some importance.
Oh, I'll give you that.
Cowboys.
I'll give you that. How about this one right here? The FBI wants to monitor Facebook and IG in real time.
They already do that.
Well, they're not admitting that they monitor Facebook and IG, but we know they do. But, I mean, they want to monitor in real time. Like, once the post is put out, I guess certain words would trigger. You know what I'm saying?
I already did that, to be honest.
Well, what I was reading is saying they're trying to find independent contractors to do it.
But for what?
Domestic threats.
No, because they're going to be
like
everything.
You know, let's take a break. You know, let's pause for a minute with with the El Paso and Dayton. You know, the shootings that went on within the week or whatever. I think El Paso was 22 killed and more than like 2 dozen injured, and Dayton was 9 killed and nearly 30 wounded or whatever. And they were saying that these guys, they were showing the signs before.
That's how it is with. That's how it seems to be with majority of the cases, though, because like I remember back with VTech, that's going way back.
Ooh.
With old boy shot up VTech. That was
20
like
years ago.
mad. Like
she's so disrespectful.
like mad sign, it's like mad signs with that with dude. So I mean, there's multiple cases of them fucking up on the job with like, well, hey, we saw signs after the fact. Well,
I don't think it matters.
fit the profile.
I don't feel like that's gonna matter.
I don't think it's gonna make no difference.
So you see a flag, but what if that person isn't even planning on shooting anything up? So then you go ahead and then lock them up or try to get them evaluated. And it really ain't.
I feel like they're gonna be flagging the wrong people. Period. They gonna say they're using it for one thing, but they're gonna use it for something totally different. Nope, I'm good on any of that.
Look at the dude that just shot up his job in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
I mean, did he have signs?
So disrespectful that I almost forgot about that. It's been so many mass shootings.
Yeah, I mean, I seen a little thing online
month.
that said that the United States had like where it was around like 2 a day or 3 a day or something like that.
Just compared to the other
countries had like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's crazy.
But
that's
I don't
crazy.
feel like I don't want them. Nah, I feel like social media is gonna lead to other things because they already be watching for social media when it comes to guns and drugs and all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's just gonna be another avenue for them to attack our people more so than anything.
Shout out to the land of the free.
That's what I feel like. I feel like it's gonna be used for something different.
Attacking our people, you're saying?
More, yeah.
I would get that. I mean, I think also with social media, I feel as if we do put too much on there.
We do.
Now, when I say too much, I mean like the pettiness. When people get in their feelings or whatever, and then they want to get on the social media and put people out there. And a lot of times I feel as if, it's spur of the moment. Once you sit down and think about it, it's like, damn, I made that mistake. But the thing about social media, like I tell young people, younger people, since I'm so old, that once it's out there, it's out there. You can go back and delete it, but, screenshots. Yeah, you got screenshots.
Screen record now.
Yeah.
Not even just
Look, we on the same page. Yeah. Knock on wood, I'm a little country.
Yeah. So, I mean, once it's out there, it's out there. And, with the fight videos and...
That annoys my spirit, okay?
And people would share, like, nasty shit quicker than they would share something positive. Like, they would share, like, people getting knocked out or somebody falling and busting their head. Just nasty videos or...
Well, the funny falls are funny. Like when
this I seen the fall, and now where it says like before something's real graphic, it says like uncover video or whatnot, and sometimes you just be like, fuck it, let me see what it is or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this person have like fell off like a scaffold or something like that and fell and just fell on his head and his head just busted open.
Oh my God. No, I don't want to watch that.
But why would who was recording that?
I don't know. I don't know if it was.
But not even you recorded, but you had the time to put it up. Like no.
Yeah.
It's a lot of those out there. I saw like this guy. He had to be in Brazil somewhere. He got executed on the camera. Like they shot him. Like you could see his head just splattering apart. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I just click on?
Did you watch it twice?
No.
Okay.
I started getting queasy. I was like, oh my God.
I'll be mad had I watched
Who's
it.
recording
I would have been mad
this?
if whoever posted it. I would have had to unfollow you.
And
we couldn't be friends no
the
more.
thing about, and it's
that?
like, they'll share that crazy stuff, and then I hate when people they get on social media and be like, I'm tired of everybody in my business. When they put all the fucking business on Facebook. It's like,
I'm
yo.
not getting on Facebook. Everybody mad, arguing. It's always the same stuff on there. Like, I'm good. I don't want to watch none of that. I don't got time to read all that. I got other stuff in my life.
Look,
like,
I will admit while I was off there for a while, I was like, Dad, what's going on? I don't even know nothing that's going on, but that's kind of okay, though. But then still, what's going on? Only time I do look at Facebook, like, I'm not putting my whole life out there. If I am putting whatever I want to out there, it's because I want to share it with you because I'm an open person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not secretive about anything, but I'm not a person that gets up there to be malicious to someone else. It's going to be always dealing with me, my YouTube, or whatever. But sometimes just scrolling and looking at other people make a fool of themselves is funny sometimes. So whatever. Just get a laugh sometimes.
Yeah.
The funny stuff. Like you said, the funny stuff.
But sometimes people make a fool of themselves constantly.
Yeah, like, it'd be like a girl like, oh my God, she arguing again? Jesus Christ. But you expect that because that's what they do on Facebook.
They're also looking for attention.
Yeah, a lot of people really build themselves up. Really build themselves up on there.
Yeah, that's they're not a real person in real life. They have no personality, so they take social media and make themselves something that they're not. Versus me, you get me loud and talking on and off of camera.
Yeah, that's been proven. Now, here's a question. I want y'all to be totally honest with me.
Nope, gonna lie to you.
I know, right? I hate when people say that. But how many lives have you seen that's been worth being alive?
What?
Like, when people go live.
Oh,
I don't watch that.
I see a lot of them. I mean, because I follow certain people at the same time. Like, I'm watching makeup tutorials. I'm watching do it yourself.
No. We're not talking about
I watch it on YouTube,
good lives.
but
I'm talking about.
No, you said how many have you seen?
I'm talking about the lives where people are just looking at the phone, looking at comments, taking like
I've seen a lot.
Yeah,
of
taking 5 minutes to read 3 words or whatever.
I might hop on like one of the celebrities like real fast just to see what they about to talk about. But if they ain't really
That be
hit
the
no
ones that be
shit,
looking at their phone.
I'll get off. Like, I know I got on Megan's the other day just because she was on when I was on this.
Megan who?
Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, she's.
So,
you
they
really wanted to
knees.
see what she's talking about?
I did. No, she be talking about being vegan and stuff now.
Oh,
So,
of course,
she, like,
yeah.
real-
That's
So I just wanted to see what
That's
she was
what's
going.
up.
I just wanted to see what she was gonna say. So I was just like, oh, okay. But nah, I honestly don't really watch that kind of stuff because it's not. I don't feel like it's always something dumb.
She's vegan now. Maybe we should look into that, Tyson.
Definitely, because she got good knees and
And
a
then
good
at the
body.
end, she did a little twerk. So I was like, oh,
Did you say good knees?
she
Good
do got
knees
good
and a-
knees.
You never seen her, like most of her, I follow her on Twitter. I'm a Twitter head too. I'm on every social media. But
It's just got amazing knees.
Twitter, she like always posts her videos where she's always in the crouch down position where she's twerking and her knees be real good. Like, when you over 25 and you can do that for
Oh, you're concurring that?
Yeah, I mean, so
okay,
you gotta
yeah.
have some core strength to.
So you haven't seen it. You just agreeing that you need good
He's seen
knees
it. He's
to
seen
do
it.
that.
No, I've definitely, you already know, I am a Megan Thee Stallion fan, so yeah, I'm very familiar.
So he
You
know
heard
why
that.
she be on her knee and she be rocking she be twerking and
Yeah.
rocking at the
Like
same time.
she-
Knees are amazing.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
I be popping and cracking like.
I mean, you know, older people they know about them knees, you know.
Okay.
So y'all know about the knees? I mean, I'm figuring since we're
knees,
older.
okay?
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
aware that my
just
knees
saying,
ain't
like,
good
yeah, my
first.
knees ain't good. I'm 27 and I went to the club Friday and I ain't recouping until Wednesday.
So you were doing like Megan Thee Stallion moves at the club?
Yeah, like the heels I had on. Like, I'm not the type of chick to take my heels off in the club, so I'm gonna dance all night with my heels on. And yeah.
So you was drop down.
Well, not that exactly.
Oh, here's your clean up girl. Clean up girl back in the building.
What she means, she survived all night.
Fabuloso back in the building.
you.
Clean up on aisle 10. Okay. No, I was doing like the electric slide. The
Oh
same
my
motion.
gosh,
I went
she's
to the
Definitely
spick and span. Spick and span in the building.
All of that.
Look, listen, let me do this with my pine glow. What y'all know about that pine glow, though? Yes, but I don't have good knees. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, electric slide requires a lot of knee
The
stuff.
one hop was the one hop shit, yeah.
You gotta have the cookout leg now. If y'all not doing y'all electric slide, when y'all swing that one leg around, y'all
There's not a lot of knee involved in that.
What you mean?
The knee hit a whole 90-degree ankle when you kick it up and turn.
Cause you gotta pull it back, then kick it. It's like you starting it up.
Yeah.
Not to the extent of
Mop and glow.
Yeah,
mop and glow.
You said double?
No, I said definitely not at the level of like the fucking when Nelly had that drop down, get your eagle on joint. And
Was that before your time?
I probably was about 7 or 8.
You remember Nelly?
That was like 2000, right?
Yeah, he's from St. Louis.
Yeah, I remember Nelly with the one patch.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I might have been in the 4th grade.
Do you remember the St. Lunatics?
Yeah.
Murphy
I used to
Lee?
love Murphy Lee.
Yeah, I remember Murphy Lee. He had the dress.
I had a thing for dreads.
Okay. You can find me in St. Louis.
Hey.
The country glam. Country glam was before your time. Yeah.
Listen,
Drop
if
down,
I
get
remember
shit
from
on.
Osmosis Jones, I am number 1. Look, don't talk to me, okay?
Oh,
Wow. I think I was out of school when that was going on.
Right, and I'm just getting into school.
wow.
You see that shot? As she sips her.
How many
as she
years
sips
you gotta
her
be in
water.
school? 12, so 12, and then,
Drop
Maybe
down and get to
13.
eagle on. That's the one. That's the one Nelly joint I like.
Wow. You didn't like Tip Drill?
I like the video.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
God,
the uncut.
I used to
Yeah,
stay up
yeah.
and wait for.
That's when we used to have to uncut.
What was
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BET Uncut.
And watching Common View. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was bad.
BET Uncut was
It was alright.
yeah.
Go ahead.
And don't none top. You know what they did?
Tip
just
Drill
top.
was definitely one of the best.
They
uncut
did just
videos.
top tip drill. You know what? City Girls video with Cardi B.
Oh, twerk.
Nah, I don't think that's.
They did. Oh my God!
Now,
y'all ain't
if it
seen
was
the
an
video.
uncut back in the day, that would be
No.
the one to see. If they had another uncut and they did twerk, you don't think twerk would be a good uncut?
No, but first of all, that video has nothing on Tip
That
Drill.
video,
No,
did
it
you
don't.
see
It
the
don't.
movements in this video?
But if they had an uncut version, it would definitely be.
Well,
top
fuck
chart.
it. They can do uncut because most of these videos now just go straight to like YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, but Cardi B, if you have not been watching her videos, she has uncut videos, and they are, woo. She got like naked women and a bunch of them, and she just look grand. It's just awesome.
Grand Offset.
Oh
Yeah,
man. Nah, I don't know. I still say Tip.
I think
Drill's
Tip Drill's number
all-time.
one.
Yeah.
Tip Drill is number one.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be number one, but they got a number two, which is Twerk.
Is there what's a competitor number two?
I don't know. I got to think on that.
Have y'all watched the video?
Yeah, that was.
I might
Did y'all
put,
not see the girl do the death drop on her neck?
I might put Pumps in the Bump above that joint.
Yo, bumps in the bump.
Yeah, that's really before your time.
Yeah,
right there.
I'm just talking about, is that Naughty by
That
Nature?
one,
Is that what you're talking about?
Wow, just disrespect Hammer like that. Come on, man.
Oh, wow. You went that far back.
It wasn't. See, there she
I
go
know
again.
one thing I remember growing up is that he went bankrupt. But now I'm bankrupt like...
That's what's bad about Hammer. Everybody remembers that he went broke. They don't know why he went broke though. He was helping
But now I realize
helping
when they said
everybody
bankrupt,
out.
it don't
Literally
mean he was broke.
Put Oakland.
Well,
literally
He
trying
put
to
the whole
Oakland on his
put the
back.
whole city on. Put the whole city on his back, man.
Literally.
But like she said, you have different views of bankrupt when you get older.
I'm going to say now,
Like,
I
yeah,
think
I
about
thought
it
he
when
had
they
no
say
money.
he went bankrupt. I mean, Trump, our president, don't
She
went
got,
bankrupt.
Mr. Clean with her, you know, they just the
Nah,
cleaning
I'm
crew,
just saying.
cleaning
I'm
crew in
saying,
the
I
building.
agree.
What was
Just
that
like
movie
50
where they was
Cent.
cleaning
Did he
up?
go bankrupt too? When he supposed to go on bankrupt or something?
50 was wailing with that. That's
I'm gonna say
good.
rich
With the,
people found bankruptcy
vitamin
all the
water.
time.
It was right around the time with the vitamin water now.
Now he made the money out of the vitamin water.
I know, but I'm saying, won't he supposed to be going bankrupt before that? Or
They was
something?
they was coming with him with money about something, and he tried to act like he didn't have it. You know, he didn't want to show us money. I forget what the situation was.
Well, now he the top bill collector on IG. Okay.
I'm about to say all he do is sit around and be petty.
Yeah, once
If
again,
you owe him, give him.
we said this on the Irrelevance In The Dungeon numerous times. Somebody had a post one time. It was like, I see why 50 got shot 9 times.
Oh.
I was like,
This ain't
damn.
the same 50 from Mini Man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, it ain't. He old.
Nah, it's
man.
just the same. 50 the same. He ain't changed.
You think
What
so?
you mean?
I
He
don't
did
know.
not ever. He was like the gangster back then. Like he was a
Nah,
gangster.
he was going at Ja on some shit like that.
Still don't let that man.
I'm gonna
alone.
say he brought out his whole concert.
Like he still be at that man neck. I don't understand.
The thing that's funny though is that he ended up taking that man's style.
Yeah.
Because he went at him.
Then started
like,
singing.
And started singing.
21 questions.
Yeah.
True.
And like continue to.
I wanna be the reason you smile.
Yeah, Magic Stick, all that shit. It's like, yo.
Can't nobody ever updo Ja though.
What I mean?
I'm about to say.
I would say, Ja's first album was fire, man. That
Ooh, baby.
what's that joint? Vidi Vici or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that album, man. Yeah.
First album was crazy.
Ja was nice.
But
Absolutely.
I feel like he shouldn't attempt to make anything new. Like the old artists be trying to come back. I don't feel like they need to come back. Like stay back there.
Nah,
Let us
he
remember
don't need
you.
to come back.
But at the same time, it's all because of the whole 50 thing. Because Ja was hot. You know, he had his hits, and he had hit after hit after hit. But 50 came and shitted on him, and 50 was hot at that time.
Yeah.
And he just...
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
but it's a new day and age. The type of music we listen to,
50
like the
bad
Baby
and
and Lil
tag
Baby,
him.
they can't.
I-
Like Jay-Z, he can pop up every now and then because Jay-Z killer. He got bars. That's all I'm gonna say.
These new rappers don't really have bars like that. It's just,
It
you know,
ain't even
it's
about them
about the
having
beat.
bars. It's the type of music we like now.
Young
It's
people.
the beat.
Young people.
Yeah.
I will admit that, you know, I listen to the Baby, but I don't condone the lyrics. But you know, sometimes in the morning when you're going to work, I you know, sometimes I need Kurt Franklin,
What
but
don't
sometimes
you condone about
sometimes I need the track.
Someone asked a question.
That's not
Yeah.
the baby. That's my baby. I
Hold
love
on,
Baby.
Kirk Franklin. Did y'all see him Millie rocking?
Yeah, I seen that. I
So
was
the
like,
church-
Kurt need to just sit
Music.
down. He do too much for me.
but no, but he was doing the Millie Rock, but at one time it looked like he was like slapping. And he came down like that, and I was like, no, come on, Kirk, man, like you doing a little too much now.
And he looking good for his age. He looks good for
Yeah,
his
it's
age.
like that when you all the time when you
smacking on it.
yeah.
G Perry, what man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that's extra time with GP. That's
Somebody gassed him. Somebody put that
It took
93
me a long
octane.
time to figure out what GP meant. Now I know what it means. Don't bash me.
Are we speaking of the group GP or GP like in the culture?
I didn't know
GP?
he was talking about God's people, the group. I didn't
God's
know.
property. Well, what do you think he was saying?
It was God's property. I
Yeah.
thought he said God's people. I didn't know. I just know he was saying GP. Are you with me? I'm like, who is GP? What's
That's
going
awesome.
on?
Glad we can help contribute.
Irrelevance in the Dungeon, man. You know, helping out with the acronyms. That's what we do.
Yeah.
GP.
I'm weak.
Yeah. Someone asked a question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I sing because I'm happy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Kirk's been doing it for a while, man. The Millie Rock, like, he got to chill with that.
That's the thing that's crazy though, because there's a lot of gospel joints that is like hard to tell, because you know, like with the gospel joints, you know, you have like Mississippi Mass Choir, James Cleveland, Shirley Caesar, like the gospel, like deep rooted gospel joints. But now with the generation we have now, you got Kirk Franklin, Millie rocking and shit, and like artists where I don't know, I'm kind of mixed on it, because I guess it's something we have to adapt to, because you know it's a different generation and shit. But it's like, you know, it's like now it's like turn up for Jesus. It's like the lingo, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
Well, I seen when they had people twerking in church. Did you see that?
Oh,
No.
I got a video on my phone. She made a whole twerk song to a church song.
So she doesn't
Like,
watch
she was
lives,
talking
but she
about,
has a whole
Drop
she
It
has a
for the
whole
Lord.
video on her phone
That's
about.
like-
that's it's
The
crazy.
new age Christians,
I'll
like,
take you
they're
to
on
the
live.
Jesus.
They're on live giving away money. Like, when it's different. Church is real different. Like, you have people that's my age, and it's like, it's kind of... I'm sorry, and it's
And then
not
there's
to
people
say...
your age.
Yeah.
Listen, because I know when Kirk Franklin started out, he was in his 20s, but it's hard to believe, like, I be like, are you doing this for the money? Or are you really doing this? Because they get caught up in a lot of situations. Like you said, the tabloids. Like, it's one guy, I don't know if y'all ever heard him. He got green eyes. I can't even think his name. But, like, he
Eric
gets
Sermon?
up there.
The church guy.
Green Eye Bandit.
Nice.
He's talking about he like on one of the mega
Donnie
churches.
Simpson?
Or
Yeah,
whatever.
he has one of the but he's young. Like, he's like 24, 25. And he gets up there, he talks about Jesus and everything, which, of course, is cool. I'm not knocking for that. But it's just the allegations that have been brought against him. Because you see him wearing he got all these rings on his fingers.
Yeah,
It just
church
don't,
is the new.
it don't seem
the
like
new job.
your classic preacher.
It's all
It would
about
make
the
sense.
money
He
now.
looked like, what's Shabba Ranks or somebody. Like,
I'm just surprised that you know who Shabba
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
You know,
First of all,
being you're so young and everything. You know what I'm saying?
I like
Jingle,
old school
jingle,
go-go, old school reggae.
School
Okay.
bell ring.
You know what I'm saying? I party with the old heads.
Fucking fountain of youth over here, man.
Shout out to Shabba.
Yeah.
Look.
Shabba and Shaggy.
I like the baby. I can't condone his lyrics. But like I said, in the morning when I'm going to work, sometimes I got to go to the trap. It is what it is.
Trapping for Jesus.
Yeah.
Kevin Gates is always a good ride, too.
I don't rock with Gates like that. I don't really listen. I mean,
I just now started liking him.
What?
I
What's
ain't like
wrong
Kevin
with
Gates
y'all?
like that. I
Why?
feel like he was a little.
Kevin Gates is he's so lyrical.
He's so
he
rough.
he just has a powerful mind. Like, I love him.
that's that young generation. He's so lyrical.
He is, because
Quote him. Give me a lyric, right? Give me a bar
life
right
is
now.
too depressing to be stressing on the regular.
Oh my God. That's fire. Motherfucker read a meme. Now he's fire.
I'm still thinking about the gospel, like the turn up for. So I'm thinking like all these things, like whip it up for Jesus. You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I think they want the kids to get in the churches. For the churches right now consist of
Sheesh.
just our older aunts and our grandmothers and our mothers.
But you can't mix.
Jesus skirt.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Oh,
You
wow.
can't twerk. You can't say let's bring new people into church and be like we doing a twerking for Jesus thing or whatever. It is, come on, man. Some things you just.
Drop it
The
low for
pastors
Jesus.
got to get their collection plate up. So they got to do whatever it takes to get with the new millenniums, okay?
Yeah.
We about to be the old aunties and mothers in the church. We going to be the church mothers
It
with
is
the little
going
short dresses
using
on.
all this new slang and all that stuff in the church or whatever.
Hey man.
Talk about no cap and all that stuff, man.
Like
Capping on the
Jesus
Lord.
was a saint, no cap.
Facts, sister, facts.
Oh wow!
You know the
Church is gonna
devil
be
was wailing.
amazing. Whoa!
Oh man.
They were like, Jesus won't ride into Kevin Gates.
You know what I'm saying?
Like what? Huh?
You know the devil ain't about that life.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh man. God.
Wow.
What we were talking about earlier, man. You were talking about oh yeah, Diddy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But to you were talking about Diddy and what is Lori Harvey? You know,
Yeah.
she's so young compared to him or whatever. And I think with the black community, we give Diddy a hard time for that. But let's talk about Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner had all these young girls for years, up to 80-something years old. And they weren't ever saying Hugh was a pedophile or Hugh getting these young girls. But we're all on Diddy for that because he got a young girl.
That's not the problem. That was his son's girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't.
Date your son's girlfriend.
No. I mean,
Okay, so with that,
but even with
you
like.
hold R. Kelly to the same standards as you?
No, because those are
It's-
underage girls.
I
don't
No,
wanna
first of
talk.
all,
Okay,
no.
I just was checking.
No, I can clean up too now.
I was
I
just
can clean
You
up
got the
too.
mop and glow.
Nah, I got some goddamn OxyClean over this bitch. Shit.
Bleach. Listen,
Straight chloride.
when you say anything about R. Kelly, you need bleach. You need something strong ammonia.
Then they said R. Kelly went missing.
Nah, they said
Oh, yeah, I thought
R.
he
Kelly
was-
had got all his charges dropped.
Nah, like they were transferring him from one place to another. Then they couldn't find him.
This man
What?
went Richard Kimball.
Yeah, you fight that man. It is Chicago, just like the fugitive, man. But yeah,
Holy shnikes. Yo,
they couldn't find him for a little bit.
All I'm
So
gonna
do
say
they have him
is,
now?
Hmm?
They got him now?
I don't know. I gotta check
I
it
do
out.
apologize. So some people might be against
Yo.
me, but I still listen to R. Kelly music because I'm not even. I know the things that he had going on that was horrible, but the music just still so good to me.
Yeah, I'm not biased to his music. I'm still
Yeah.
gonna listen to it.
It's like I'm not about to say. I mean,
Music
he
is
was
music.
he was
It's
a
his
lyrical
fault,
man.
but you also gotta look at the parents.
He
You
couldn't
can't just
read,
put it
but
all
he
on
could
him.
write.
That's how I feel.
If that could make sense.
I mean, I can't knock his music. I can't say that I'm not a fan of his music.
When a woman's fed up, I need to hear that sometimes.
Here we go again.
Raised in Illinois, right outside of Chicago.
Mm.
But I'm gonna leave that.
So you can find out the hard way.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna sing it, but I ain't want to show off
Yeah.
or whatever. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
you know how to
So
sing.
do
Go
I.
ahead and sing something for us.
He cannot sing.
What you mean I can't sing? I can
Alright,
sing.
let us hear something. He got the bars. You got the vocals. Okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna get it to you. We'll do it off
finna rap
camera.
in
I thought you was
Spanish,
finna
and then
sing
you gonna
melodies
sing.
from heaven or
Oh,
something.
man.
Nah, I will say I did listen to a Kelly joint, and it was like, yo, it was off TP2.
Was it Jeep?
Nah, you funny. It was The Storm Is Over.
I wanna ride.
You remember that joint, The Storm Was Over?
I gotta hear it.
We'll play it after the show because I do. How do you say on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
I do not own the rights
That's
to this
right.
music.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. It's
They
like ain't
going
nobody
too
watching
far.
your video.
YouTube will come snatch you up real quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I put V Girl by Trey Songz in my video, and it was a done deal.
Mm.
They ain't take my video down, but they warned me.
What they say?
They sent me an email. It was so official. I can't remember what they said.
You were scared, weren't you?
Yeah, I had to go check and see if I got because they give you 5 strikes and then you're out. Like, I'm in the green still. If you ever went into your stuff, you got to check it out.
So the email was like, to whom it may concern, or to Mel,
It was
the
to
lipstick
me,
diva.
Mel, the lipstick diva. We noticed that you have a video on your page that may be copyrighted, X, Y, and Z.
Dang.
They was
And
like,
it wasn't V Girl. It might have been something else, but I'm thinking it was V Girl. But I'm thinking this. I don't even think Trey ever put that out there to even be copyrighted.
it still is music though.
I know, but don't mess with me. It was just the intro.
So I mean, you don't do your own intros. I mean, I heard you could sing. I heard you got some. You got a little voice
Oh,
to
for real,
you.
you heard that?
Yeah, I heard that.
They lied to you.
What you mean?
I can't sing a lick.
You sure?
Yeah.
Somebody can sing in here. That's what I thought.
He can sing in Spanish.
Nah.
But
I'm gonna say Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, that's about the only song.
I'm
that
gonna
we...
say send me so Selena because that was my girl.
Selena or J Lo? Which one was your girl?
Selena.
You liked her?
You know, I know J Lo played the part.
I
in the
know.
movie, But Selena's my girl.
You
Maybe
was
J-Lo
coming
is my
for
girl.
her today.
Who?
You.
That whole, fountain of youth thing, she struck a nerve,
Matter of fact, talking about coming to America, you remember when they was talking about the children are the future? That man was singing a song
Randy
with the
Watson.
Jerry Curl.
Oh, so that's how I sound? Is that what you trying to say?
You was talking about the youth side.
Oh, boy.
Randy
Ain't nothing wrong with
Watson.
Randy Watson.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's chocolate.
The man had his own band. A black
wasn't that good.
band. Yeah, he had a black band at that,
Oh,
Yeah.
Inside of me. Yo,
Jerry Curl took the cake, okay?
Randy Watson.
Now, I think the funniest part when it was like when our senior came back there, it was like, round of applause for Randy Watson. It was like 2 claps in the whole.
But he was clapping on fist.
Yo, that was just like so disrespectful, man. But he had the thing about it. He had so much swag when he came out there. He just knew he was a shit.
He had on a 1960s prom suit. Like, what do you got on, sir?
But yo, real talk. The first time you seen that movie, did you know it was Eddie?
No.
You did.
I did because I'm used to. I guess because we're used to seeing Eddie Murphy play so many parts, like in Vampires in Brooklyn. He played a couple of parts in there.
You beast fucked up.
Yeah, I really appreciate the Vampire in Brooklyn. Very
That's
underrated.
my favorite.
Yeah, I think John Witherspoon is very underrated in that joint. When he was talking about the wolf, big goddamn wolf. Yeah.
Pops.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm like. Who is that? Pops. Gotcha.
That just makes me think of Boomerang.
Somebody just told me I need to watch Boomerang, y'all. I never watched Boomerang, and I just saw Paid in Full 2 years ago.
What?
Paid in Full, I'll let that slide. But Boomerang,
Never seen it.
you haven't either.
Oh man.
I think it's too old. I mean, we seen things. Oh wow.
I went for the reboot. Like,
Yeah, the reboot was trash, yo. Watch it and get back with me.
They did have a new.
Matter of fact, when you come back, because you're gonna be a recurring guest.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need young people on the show.
So you gotta reach a younger audience.
Teach them well.
Yo.
We're
Feed
trying
the children knowledge.
Yeah, we're trying to branch out. Bring some young people on the show.
Oh man.
We gotta keep y'all alive. Keep y'all on y'all toes.
Well,
See if y'all
keep
know about
y'all
the new
current.
music.
Y'all gotta take care of us.
So far, y'all been
I
on
don't
the
know about
one.
taking care of y'all.
I'm sorry.
How far does taking care of go?
See, get your mic. See, there you go.
No, I wasn't even thinking like that.
So what you mean, how
I was
far
just
is
like,
taking care?
Old people.
We old, right?
She's talking about
never called you old.
CNA taking care
Nah,
of.
y'all-
I meant like senior citizens.
Nah, yeah. Yeah.
That's what she was saying.
Thank you.
I was
he
on the
went
same
there.
page.
Like, what? How old? I'm like,
I mean, CNA's
Give me a
they do the
bath
hardest job. I know, right?
I can't do this.
I'd rather just sit with them. I take my hats off to the CNAs out there in the world, okay?
Right.
Because y'all have a hard job. I would only want to sit with them, and that's it.
Yeah, I ain't changing no diapers or nothing.
You too good for that or something?
It ain't that.
I mean, I ain't with it.
That's why I never took that route in life.
I tried. I was ready to get that job, and when she told me that it was a man in the wheelchair, and I would have to help him like use the bathroom and stuff, I was like, yeah, no, I'm okay, thank you. It was a great interview.
I mean, the nursing field, you're going to see much worse than that,
That's why I'm not a nurse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make these cakes, and that's it.
Oh, now,
I'm more so a
I can't-
psychologist. I'll talk to you about your problems.
I ain't wiping no butt.
the views of these women do not look, CNAs, look, we appreciate what you do.
And
since, being that we're older, being that we're older now,
okay?
look, the sponge baths, wiping us, we appreciate,
Man,
I know when I get up in age, I'm going to very much appreciate sponge bath.
Speaking of coming to America, yeah,
I'm weak.
What?
Boomerang. We was talking about Boomerang, but
Oh,
I never seen
We
it.
got sponge bath.
Yeah. I
Never seen it.
can't believe you never seen Boomerang.
No, but I've seen things like Funny Valentine and Booty Call and what's the other one? Where the girl and the dude fell in love and the girl took her. Tashina Arnold took the dude car. And he was on top of the car with in his drawers. So what's that movie called? You remember?
So we're talking about these little B movies,
Yeah,
and
it's
we're
like
talking about
knockoffs.
Boomerang, a
Like
classic.
I'm just saying
Boomerang's
those
a
are
gold
all
standard.
classic movies back then.
She over here talking about Who Made Potato Salad. We talking about
First of all,
Boomerang.
that's not the movie.
Mama done
just
burnt
saying.
up the chicken. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And for the record, I mean I like Who Made Potato Salad. No disrespect. That was a pretty good low
I
budget
like
movie.
low budget movies. Like
That was a
Blood.
real movie. I was just
Me
naming.
too.
I
I
was just
thought you was
naming.
talking
No,
about
it was a
cookout
real
food.
movie. It was Jaleel White was in it.
I
Yeah,
don't
never
like
watched
potato
it.
salad. So as soon as you said it, I was like, nope.
yeah. It's a real movie.
I was joking with my mama done burnt up the chicken reference.
Past peas and all that. Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah. It was a good movie, man.
Damn, I learned something new. I never knew that was a real movie.
Guess I don't watch low budget movies for real.
Also,
Like,
Apparently.
no, a low budget movie. I actually got to meet him. The dude from Fat Booty Beach or whatever the name. What was it? No, it was Fat
Booty Beach.
you sure that was low budget or was that a porn movie?
Sorry, no, it was Fat Beach. You remember the guy? He played on Three
Fat
Strikes.
booties now.
You said Fat Booty Beach. I was supposed to be like, hold on, this is a goddamn Pornhub video. What the hell wrong with you?
No, it's Fat Beach. What is his name? I got to take a picture with him when he came.
You talking about big dude?
No, the skinny dude. He played in Three Strikes.
Oh, Brian Hooks. Yeah.
Yes, I got to take a picture with him. He came to what's the comedy chain in Richmond?
Funny Bone.
Yeah, Funny Bone. I had to take a picture with him. I like those low budget.
You know he did a movie in Petersburg. Yeah,
movie?
it was called Nothing to Lose. Yeah, before your time. Yep. But see, yeah, there you go.
But I'm sure you're
with your
well
young
aware.
ass. With your young ass. But yeah, he did.
I couldn't even get it out.
It was back when remember when Tim Reed and his wife had started the studios around here.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, they did live around here.
Yeah, and they did that movie Nothing to Lose or whatnot. Shout out Brian Hooks, man. Three Strikes, another classic nobody really talks about. You didn't like Three Strikes, man?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't call it a classic.
When Mike Epps came out with the cowboy boots on, you remember that?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I think
the
Monique was in
movie.
that joint. Too. Monique was in that joint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that scene. She was on top of that man back with the furry jean going around his neck.
Is Monique a good actress?
Yeah, impressions.
We spoke on
Well, you can't
that.
do one movie and say you're a good actress.
But
I've liked
what
her in
about the
everything I've
show?
seen.
The show she had, Hey, Professor Ogilvy.
That was a good acting role.
I think so. I mean, I was convinced
was
that was
a-
a real mother and daughter.
Is she?
I liked it.
That's not the question. Is she a good actress?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna go yes. I think she get a lot of backlash because of everything in social media, but
Yeah, my girl getting tore down, and her and Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey was pretty much trying to tell her in an interview he had on his show, mind you, it's canceled. But Steve Harvey had. her-
Whoa. First of all, you getting a little too many notifications. Second of all, you
it's a group chat.
Second of all, you really disrespecting Steve right now.
No, I listen to the Strawberry Letter every morning.
I'm
Listen.
not a big Steve Harvey fan.
I like Steve Harvey, but
So,
Steve Harvey
talk your
is
shit,
too.
sis.
He didn't.
Fucking bully over here. Man.
Fuck him, girl.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey done got too much into the corporate entertainment business. Like
Yeah,
he's
ass
more
kisser.
in the right. Like he's by the book. Versus Monique want to tear down the walls. Like I deserve more. Like she feel like Tracy Morgan. He got this money on Netflix, and then everybody else getting this money, but they want to give me this little bit of money. And I'm a prime. Like she was on the Queens of Comedy. She's a prime.
2002. How old were you?
I was 10.
Okay. So 17 years ago. So you saying that she deserves because 17 years ago she
But
was
think
doing
about it. Tracy Morgan played. What did he play in? Tracy Morgan never been funny to me.
No, he not.
That's in your opinion though.
But
I
here's
like Tracy Morgan.
the
period.
only time Tracy Morgan blew up is when he got hit by the Walmart transfer
God
truck.
damn, she disrespectful as hell, man.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, it's true though, because who was hearing about
That's
him?
a
He
bit
played,
tough.
he played
Everybody.
the movie with Martin Lawrence. What's the movie that with the baby? He played in that, but I never. What did he play in?
He had his own show.
No,
What
it
show?
don't mean nothing.
He was on 30 Rock with Tina Fey.
Oh,
Yeah.
never watched it.
He was on
That's
Saturday Night Live.
Irrelevant.
That's a network program.
Yeah, he was on NBC.
That's a network
Let me tell you
Still
something.
irrelevant.
That's
Yes,
but,
he
but,
was
here-
not all that.
but here's the thing. That's your opinion.
Okay,
now, that's
so-
just like saying somebody, Amy Schumer. Do you know who she is?
Heard of her, I believe.
Okay, you've heard of her, but Amy Schumer was selling out Madison Square Garden twice. Monique can't sell out the Garden. That's why Amy was getting that money. Monique, she was. I liked her set in Queens of Comedy, but the thing about it is, it's asses and seats. Can you sell out arenas? Can you come to? Well, can't nobody come to
So
Coliseum
Tracy
right
Morgan
now.
is?
Tracy Morgan's selling out.
Yeah.
He's selling out.
They would have been better off with Eddie and Malcolm. Y'all remember that show? Because I never seen
Malcolm and
Tracy.
Eddie, her young ass. Look, chill, God, chill.
Yo, that's awesome.
They would have been better off. But no, I mean, I feel where you're coming from. I just said when Tracy Morgan, I feel like Monique could have did a better job. Because Tracy Morgan got up there and talked about some stuff that had us like, what? But it seems like it's a trend because, what's his name? Dave Chappelle. Love him to death. Never watched his shows, though. Watch How High. I mean, not How High, Half Baked. I watched Half Baked, but when I was a kid, I wasn't interested in Dave Chappelle. He had dry comedy to me. But when he had his stand-up comedy, it was kind of similar, which I'm a big stand-up comedy fan. Like, I watched Eddie Murphy back in the day. He had the red leather suit on. Raw. Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Delirious. Jesus Christ.
So who had Raw?
He had Raw too, but it was different level.
Okay.
Yeah.
One thing that I find that they all talk
Was Black
about.
Joint? Was Black Joint?
I'm not even gonna talk about
Purple.
this up here. I would just say they all got something in
With the
common
black
in every
stripe.
stand up.
What? Oh, now she's filtered?
I don't know how to put it out there, but they take a shot at the LBGT community, all of them. I'm gonna just say it like that. At first, it was more shots at the LBGT community, but now it's like Tracy Morgan, for example. He was talking about messing with the Kardashian daddy.
My thing with the do the acronym again? I can't remember. What is
LBGT community.
it? Oh, no, I thought it was a Q.
Q.
It's a
It's
Q
Q.
now.
LBGQ.
No, it's at the end.
LBGTQ.
It's too many letters.
I don't
Whatever. Exactly. It's extra.
Oh, I got it. LBGTQ.
Yeah, that's it. It's Q at the end.
Here's the thing. Do you know any LGBTQ?
A lot of them.
Okay.
I have a lot of friends.
Now here's the
in that
thing.
community.
How is their sense of humor? They're funny, right?
Not all of them take the humor the same way. Because I will say that's a community that is now incorporated with so many different products these days and companies. Because those companies cater to the LBGT community.
It's an agenda. This is not me shitting on them or being
Right.
homophobic or any of that, but it's an agenda because what you do in your bedroom, how's that our business? Tell me.
Well, I guess they're more so wanting to feel inclusive. I guess it's almost like the Black Lives Matter.
No, it's not. See,
comparing-
that's the
wait,
thing.
y'all.
Yeah, you better clean that shit up quick. Mop and Glow, OxyClean,
Fabulous.
bleach, all that
Oxy.
shit.
Look, I got some awesome.
That's good.
Well, hold on. No, I think that I wish they would incorporate Black Lives Matter, how they do LBGT, because it's Disney World and LBGT, and it's Nissan and LBGT. But it's not, I'm not saying it's the same, but I feel like they want to make sure they're included. And I really feel like it stems from money. They feel like a lot of their products get sold, they know that they're going to buy it. Not being funny or anything like that, but it comes from money because they know as a whole that community will not buy your stuff and you're going to take a dent in everything. They're not going to shop with
If
you.
it was about money, then they would do the same thing for us because we have.
Well,
as much
that's what I was going to
spending
get to. I wish
as
it was the
everybody
same,
else.
but it's not because you got to look at it. Black people are the lowest population in this world.
But we have,
in
we
this
have over $1
country.
trillion spending power.
Not in this country. We're the second minority. Is white,
I had to revisit
Hispanic,
those numbers
then
because
black.
I thought that it was.
It's white, Hispanic, then black. Yeah.
I know that we're not the highest population here.
Yeah, but the thing about it, it's an agenda. It's somebody is speaking for the LGBTQ community, and they're not speaking for everybody. And you can't compare their plight to ours because when you see us, you see what we are.
Right.
You can't see and know what they are.
Right.
And I feel as if whatever you do in your bedroom is your business. It's not.
Right.
It's not our business.
Right. No,
That shouldn't.
absolutely.
I feel like
Why
it's
should?
too publicized.
Yeah. Why should that define you? Why should now we have to explain to our kids that these people, you know, they're gay or lesbian because they, you know, whatever they do.
Or your son
because it's more outed. It's more outed than back in the day.
And you like, no, that's
But
not
at the same time,
because
long as is no prejudice going on or no discrimination.
But that's the problem. That's exactly what it is. I think it's less of hate than what they would have had for you back in the 60s or the 70s. It wasn't accepted. Like, think about it. It's almost like integrating using a water fountain with a white person back in the day. Back then, you had a white fountain and a black fountain.
There you go again.
No, I'm just saying, because if you look fast forward into now we got women bathrooms, men bathrooms, and then all-inclusive bathrooms. It's almost the same thing if you ask me.
You trying to get me canceled.
No.
I'm gonna give my opinion on this.
What?
You know?
That's why I was like, I don't know, question, because it's a whole. Everybody's mindset is different on this subject, but it was no disrespect at all. It was just that I feel like all stand-up comedies, looking even back in the days, it went from bashing them to now they make them all inclusive in their stand. They gotta say something about.
I mean, I don't think they were bashing them; they were just making fun of them. You know, it's a difference. It's
but
like
I felt like it was bad.
They can't make fun of them now.
Yeah,
the bashing they gonna get.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that.
They can't.
That PC humor. Everybody should be joked about. If you watch Family Guy, who do they joke on? Every fucking body. And now they're trying to say that they can't joke on. You remember the gay guy on the show? They'd be like, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna give you Triscuits and all that.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to say they can't joke on him anymore. They gotta take him off the show. Everybody's fair game on Family Guy, and I think that community is too fucking sensitive right now.
It's soft.
It's about the millennials. The millennials are soft. And I know we're millennials, but it's a lot of, in our generation, that is sensitive. And I don't know how we got so sensitive about everything. Like I was talking about the Christmas song getting removed. Baby, it's cold outside. They were saying he was trying to manipulate her to stay so he could do something to her. So we got to remove this off the radio.
But that's the thing. We're mad about Baby, it's cold outside. But we got city girls, you know what I'm saying? We got all this other stuff going on about twerking and all that, you know? What the fuck is the difference?
It's kind of redundant.
It's an agenda. That's all it is.
They say Me Too. Sells, but you take
that Me Too movement. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to the Me Too, but I mean, yeah, a lot of people are coming forward saying they've been a victim, and they haven't been. That cry wolf shit. But at the same time, when they cry wolf, there's no charges brought on them for slandering this person's name.
Well, what's our boy that was from Empire?
Oh, Jesse.
Yeah. He said somebody beat him up because he was gay, but he got charges filed against him.
They dropped now. They just trying to make him pay back that money.
They dropped those charges.
They Chicago trying to make him pay back that money, though.
But he ain't.
Well, I hope he does pay it back, because why do you want to make a scene like we was just speaking about the community? You are getting inclusive. Like, why do you feel like somebody's going to attack you because you're gay?
But now he's a double minority. He's a black gay man.
Yeah. But what kind of attention were you trying to seek outside of Empire?
What you say? I ain't hear.
He just set us back.
Yeah, he really did. Because that cry wolf shit. And Trump ran with that. You know?
I bet he did.
Mind you, Trump just got ASAP out of jail.
No, he didn't. All he did was make a few tweets.
Yeah, ASAP got out,
He said, make sure you make it back ASAP. ASAP.
But Trump ain't do nothing.
But we put these celebrities on a pedestal. I mean, so what? ASAP, he's out.
They ain't making it.
You know?
He ain't put no money in my pocket.
You know, what's the girl that got out? Centoria Brown.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing too much with her story. She got a book deal now.
Yeah, she's married and all this and that.
She's married.
Who this is.
It was a girl, Centoria Brown. She when she was 14 or 15?
16.
16?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, 16.
Appreciate it. So she was convicted of murder because she was a prostitute.
Yeah.
And this guy was he was tricking. She thought that he was going to kill her. But here's the story. And, I might catch some flack about this. But the guy was asleep. And she killed him. Blasted the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She killed him and robbed him.
Huh, okay.
And they gave her what?
It was like 16 years.
A life.
Nah, I thought they gave her like
She
30 years or
Oh
something.
yeah, you
She
talking
got
about her
she got a lot of
original
time.
Yeah,
sentence.
she gave her 30 years, but she was a minor or whatever. But people were
So what she end up doing, like from getting
she's
locked
I think
up?
she's 30 now.
Yeah, she's 30.
But she just got out.
So she did what? How many
Maybe
years?
like 12 to 15 or
Yeah.
something like that.
But the thing is for one, the guy was tricking with a underage girl. But did he know she was underage? I don't know. But it was cold blood murder. It was. I mean, at the end of the day, she said that she thought the guy was gonna
Find her.
kill her or whatever. But the guy was asleep they said the guy was asleep.
You gotta look at it from both sides. If you are held against your will and the person is asleep, you might want to take that opportunity to get rid of them completely versus running away. You don't got no money. How you gonna get from place to place? They're gonna eventually find you. Like if they that.
So she was held. She was held against her will.
I don't know. I don't know much about her story. I'm just saying if you were in a similar situation, in some kind of situation where you maybe was held against your will.
I'm not gonna be tricking for a guy.
But
So,
you don't know.
I get what you're saying.
You
though.
got people out here doing it every day, but I'm just saying you may want to end all possibilities before leaving. Right?
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know.
So I
wouldn't-
don't know. I can't talk for her because
I can't kill anyone. I would just get away, far away. I would probably, I'm a talker. I have been able to talk my way out of a lot of stuff. And I feel like I probably would have ran into somebody, like, please, can you please help me? At least drive me to a shelter. Anything.
people so far removed. Ain't nobody gonna really. I don't feel like nobody gonna really help you for real.
Well, I'm not going to say that because
Ain't nobody gonna help you, especially all that old school shit you talking. All that. Hey, old man, can you help me? I'm a young person. I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial.
But don't push me, like for real. I feel like at any
People
point, if you
like
push
me.
to a certain degree,
you
you
push,
might become something you don't think you will ever be.
You sleep, I'm running. That's
Such a
just
soft
it.
ass man.
I'm just saying, and especially kids change your world. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not blasting her. I'm just running. I'm getting up out the room and dipping. And
Don't
maybe
try
he
me.
was getting up when she was trying to pull off, and then she blasted him. But where you find his gun at? Like, what?
she been
It
there for
just
a while.
sound
She
like
knows his ins and outs.
Oh, she had been with him for a
I
while.
don't know. I'm making up.
No,
shit.
I thought you trickle somebody like in Hustle
shit.
and Flow. They was getting in the car and then they come
She
pull
said
back
hustle and
up.
flow.
I watched it the other night, so
Oh shit.
it's hot, D.
Hey,
Whoop
Skin,
that trick.
fuck happened to you, man?
Yo.
One of those new generation movies.
Oh yeah.
New generation Hustle and Flow is easy 10 years old.
That's new generation. though.
Yeah.
Still, oh wow.
You haven't seen Boomerang.
Yeah, that's going to be held over the head for a little bit.
I say, why do fools fall in love?
Tyson, the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. Matter of fact, before your next appearance, man, you gotta watch that movie. You come back and we'll talk about it.
Okay, I did watch a skit when Dad was showing the mushroom belt in the inside of his jacket and
Yeah,
stuff.
so yeah.
So I'm gonna watch it and see what's up. I didn't think that it was gonna be a movie I like. I'll be honest with y'all, open. I like a lot of African American movies.
Black films.
I was waiting for somebody like black.
Yeah, black movies. Like, I love Django. I love anything black. I love supporting black people. I love it.
Now, see, to me, Django, I wouldn't consider that a black movie.
What?
It's a slave movie. You know.
I
I
wouldn't
love
consider
slave
that a black
movies for some
movie.
reason. I like to just
My black
not to say.
movies would
I'm
be
not
like
gonna say I like
Friday
to
or
see it,
something.
but I just want to see how it was. I'm sorry.
Boys in the Hood, Don't Be a Menace. Like, them my black movies.
I see the gangster stuff. I really can't get with. I cannot watch Menace to Society ever again in my life.
Really?
Like, I don't like how they killed my boy at the end.
Well, Trey was a fucking idiot, though. I mean, he was.
He did dip out on Shorty and she was pregnant.
But I mean, he had the Jimmy on extra tight though.
That's right. Yeah. Yo.
I'm just saying that's what he said, man.
The best movie though ever is Poetic Justice. It just popped in my head.
The best movie ever.
Yes.
Are we speaking on
the best John Singleton movie of that year. Is that what we're saying?
Like,
You know, I ain't even. It's like in my top 5 because I got She's Gotta Have It, Poetic Justice. Those are my top 2.
You went from 5 to 2.
Yeah, I thought we was going.
I know. I thought you was going to have a list and check it
No,
twice.
because I can't think of it right now. Like the titles, everything's flowing through my mind right now. So it's
She
like,
Gotta Have It ain't bad. That's cool.
I mean, what?
They
You
try
got a
to
top
roll out
5
that
though.
series.
So is
oh my God, okay.
Is Boo 2?
Who?
Boo 2? You didn't like that?
What is
The
that?
Medea movie.
Let me tell you something. That is just a little sad thing to
Hold
watch.
on, Boo 2 was good. You didn't like
It
it?
was
I ain't
good,
watched
but
Boo 2.
no, it wasn't better than Boo 1.
Oh, see, she's seen the Boo series. She
I
saw-
seen both of them, but
See, look at it. Clean that shit up.
okay, I'm gonna give y'all my top 5. So I have Poetic Justice. I forgot what the hell I said. What was number 2? That's so
She's
crazy.
Gotta Have It.
Yeah, She's Gotta Have It. Love Jones.
Give points on Love Jones. That's
Love
dope.
Jones. I gotta watch that movie every time I can get a chance. So I love it. Beloved, in The Color Purple.
A
Wow.
lot of sadness in that.
Yeah, it just tear it off with.
Color Purple just
you
kind
will
of.
never part.
Fucking Beloved. I would not.
Is that what we're doing now? Top 5? All right, Cake Boss.
Is that,
who
yo-
we got?
Is this top 5 black movies or just top 5 movies?
Just movies. It doesn't have to be African American movies.
I'm gonna go completely left. My favorite movie is Pretty Woman.
Oh my God.
That was love. That was just like veered off.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was like.
We
gotta
went
be
from
black
slavery
or-
to prostitutes. Okay.
Like no, I just
Wow.
that's one of my favorite movies.
fucking Richard Gere making love to a prostitute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we fall in love. It's like a crazy love story.
Found this trick and fall in love with it.
I like that.
Save a
I'm
life.
more. I don't know. Probably Friday After Next is one of my.
Oh my God.
I know. What? Let me check my palm palette.
Yo, I will
Like
say
I ain't
this.
doing shit.
Mike Epps.
That is my-
Mike Epps was hilarious in that
What?
joint. Mike and
Yes.
Cat made that joint.
Yes, like
Yeah.
your eyes ain't just supposed to be hazel. It's supposed to do some work around here.
Yeah.
That's my shit. Like I can quote that whole movie from beginning. to
I it's a good top 5 though. That's wow.
I love that movie.
People that watch Friday and Friday After Next all the time is weird.
What? I must be weird then,
Why are they weird?
because I love the movies.
I
love
can't
all the
do
Fridays,
it. Some
but
movies
Friday After
I
Next is my
can't
favorite.
watch. Like people watch Friday all the time. People watch Car Wash all the time. Like I can't do it.
No, I can't watch Car Wash all the time.
Hey, shout out Car Wash, man.
But
You know,
Fridays.
remember Bill Duke was like,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, man.
Or Baby Boy.
Baby Boy, I was about to say.
I was
like,
gonna say-
I like Baby Boy too, though.
Yo, I seen a clip the other day with Snoop, and you remember the part where Snoop was when he was smoking a blunt, and Taraji came in the room and he had the candles lit, and she like, nigga, what you doing with these candles? And he was like, stop bullshitting what you said. Yo, Snoop was funny, man.
Wow.
Ew.
Yeah, Baby Boy was good. I think that might have been one of Singleton's best. To me, it's
In my motherfucking house.
yeah. I got that over Poetic Justice, yo. I got Baby Boy over that joint. Especially with Ving. Ving was funny in that joint. Yeah.
that was messed up. I never understood. What was it? Cheese. What is it? Butter and what is it?
Oh,
When he
Guns and Butter.
Guns and butter. What is that?
Read what he said. He said, you know, the butter depreciates. You know what I'm saying? Guns and butter. You want shit that's gonna be worth something, not that bullshit.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that from that.
Oh, for real.
Well, he did say what he said. He said that's my woman. You want that to be your woman. He was wild in that
That's a
movie.
mama's boy.
Now, you want Wild Jody was just a little, you know.
Why
Mitch,
you gonna
as
choke
you
your
like to put it.
woman's son out? Like you at that age now, if you do date a woman that, well, I don't know if you date or married, whatever. I'm sorry, but if you were to date a woman that had a son that was older, that was 21, and he was living at the crib with her, why be confrontational with him if
He
is-
won't. No, see, there you go. You gotta watch the movie.
Jody was.
I did watch the movie.
No, remember Jody was talking about, you know, Melvin used to beat his, remember he went and hollered at his, Melvin's son or whatever. And he said, dude used to beat my mama's ass or whatever back in the day or whatever. And he was like, you gonna beat my mama's ass and all that. He was talking shit to him.
I mean, but he was being protective of his mother.
Yeah, but at the same time, he was talking shit. And at the same time, Jody was like living in his mama house, wasn't really trying to do nothing, blah, blah, blah.
But you in the kitchen naked cooking breakfast, and you
like,
know something.
But Jody ain't no kid. Jody like 21.
So you gonna walk around? Oh my God.
No, you still in this man thought he was the man in the house for this long time, and you gonna come in here and be naked.
But he want a man for real.
In his mama
he want a man
kitchen.
for real. What? He was
I'm
living
just
in his
saying,
mama's house.
It's still levels. Like, that's too much.
It's
levels. So he disrespect Jody, but Jody want to disrespect him.
That is disrespect.
That
Why
is
I gotta get up in the
disrespectful.
morning and get some Kool-Aid? You in here butt body naked? You talking about you want some?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he drank the rest of the Kool-Aid too, by the way. I'm just saying.
Right.
I don't want nothing.
Ain't gonna turn around talking
That's
about you want
nasty.
something.
Well, I mean, it wasn't even the bad part about him, choking him out. He slapped him on top of his head afterwards. You remember that? He slapped him.
That was just disrespectful.
Yeah, he was trying to call for his mama.
But he did ask him, did he want something from the store after the fact. So.
I used to hate that.
That's what parents do, though. Remember,
Yeah, my mom
parents
used
will
to
whip
do
your
that.
ass and then be like,
You want some cookies?
Yeah.
No, I don't want no damn
I don't want
cookies. Just
nothing
gave me the
from
ass
you.
whooping of my life. I don't want no cookies.
I don't want anything from you.
That was definitely my mama.
Yeah, shout out Ving Rhames. Then, matter of fact, remember he was smashing his mama and he could hear it.
Yeah.
He had that lady. What he
And-
said? The African squat. What?
Yeah.
Ew.
Definitely
shit.
was doing his legs. He didn't miss
Hey,
legs.
No
see,
missing leg days.
I
for
would have had to
Ving.
get me 2 jobs and move out at that point because it would have been over.
I'm like, you got a son.
But I mean, he was staying with Yvette.
He won't stand where he was bouncing between her house and his mama's house. When he didn't
He
want,
was living
when he
off
wanted
her.
to
He
mess
won't
with
stand
Peanut,
with
he
her.
was at his mama's house.
He was living off her.
Yeah, till Snoop came home.
That's right. My
Stop.
motherfucking house.
Stop bullshitting with yourself.
Jody definitely got a surprise when Rodney pulled up in Yvette's car and the window was a little bit down and he was like, "Look at her always playing."
Yeah.
His feelings was hurt after that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That
Jody.
Was that when they started dumping?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was
Jody,
hilarious.
he dove like he like.
Look at that.
And homeboy, what was his homeboy name came outside?
I'm talking about Cuba brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about something. I'm gonna call y'all unstable creatures. That man was crazy. That was the only part that was favorable.
Hey man, he held Jody down though, cause I mean Jody was acting like a little hoe for the longest
he
time.
beat all the little boys' tail with the belt.
Mhm. I mean that's better than poetic justice to me. I mean that's my opinion.
I don't know, cause when she said you keep brushing that weak ass fade, can't nobody top that.
I mean when Chicago slapped her, man, I felt no type of way about that.
What? What kind of stuff you on?
What you mean? I mean,
Sometimes you just deserve it.
Wow.
then she
Y'all
talking about
are
then you gonna put
crazy.
the nigga on blast, talking about he couldn't stay hard and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to slap.
I'm just saying
her.
she wanted a nigga to smash in the back of a mail truck. I mean, come on, man. You know,
I mean, but
it
you
ain't comfortable sitting on them ladders or whatnot.
The most impactful part was Tupac when he was like, "Cousin," at the cookout. He ain't know nobody.
Yeah, I give you that.
That's forever a quote everybody gonna say on Facebook. You gotta play. They were like, "Cousin."
What was the point of poetic justice? I've totally forgot. I saw it once a very long time ago, and I just never wanted to see it again.
That's
I'm in
another
the same
South
boat with you.
Central video.
But still,
I mean,
even Boys in the Hood had a point. Poetic justice was kind of like.
So this bitch Janet with her crazy braids just doing, I guess, what, the poems? Maybe that's it.
Well, she was getting over heartache or whatever. You know,
From her boyfriend. I think they was just showing how it was in Los Angeles, for real.
Remember, she was fucking with Q-Tip. Q-Tip got blasted at the movie theater. Or
In
whatever.
the car with her. That's
I forgot
Yeah.
that Q-Tip was.
Yeah, Q-Tip was in the
Wow.
That's crazy.
Like,
You know, he used to be a rapper. You know.
Yeah.
I know
Tribe
who
Called Quest.
Q-Tip
Yeah.
is, Bonita Applebaum. You gotta put me on.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Hey. He also was a part of a group as
He
well.
used to always have that little ass fro.
Not a group, one of the groups. Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yes,
Tribe Called Quest.
Yes. Tribe. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You playing with your cupcake?
Yeah, I made a taco.
It's not a Burger King taco. It's,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That's a death.
you know, they got veggie Whopper now.
No,
I
they
heard
doing
that.
too
They
much.
said no beef. And I was like, so what kind of burger is this?
I don't
What are
even
you
trust your
giving?
beef burger. I don't even trust no veggie.
I don't eat nothing at McDonald's or Burger King. I'm cooking at home in my air fryer, okay?
So you don't do fast food at all?
Wawa's. Or I'll get some wings from JR Crickets, but that's it.
You don't like America's Best?
Oh my God! Whoa, love it. I'm sorry, I lied. Yeah.
Cleanup crew has arrived.
Squeegee.
That 24 karat and that moon dust.
Oh my goodness! Hey, the moon dust. The moon dust make your nose run.
Really?
Is that the hottest
I don't
one?
even know.
That might be the coke.
That.
I'm like, Coke, that's a flavor. I had thinking about it.
honey.
Yeah, it sounds like you get hype about that. You like Coke? That's a flavor. Let me get them crack. Let me get them
I
crack
had some
wings.
wings from there. It made my nose run, but I love hot stuff. Like I won't stop eating.
Oh shit.
Mm. I like the moon dust. It's pretty good.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. What the fuck is moon dust?
It's
America's
the
Best
flavor.
Wings, man.
Like they got a 24
What is this?
karat. They got all that. You should try it out tomorrow.
What I mean,
It's a wing spot. America's Best is like a wing place or whatever.
where?
They got one up the street, and they got some in
They
They all
some
over for
Richmond.
real. Yeah, they all over.
It originated out of DC.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
you got the backstory.
did.
That's what we do, man. Inside stuff. Hey, yo, Relevance in the Dungeon, man. Shout outs, Tyson.
Yeah, man. Give a shout out to my people who not here. Mr. Saturday, Pook Dizzle. My
Yeah,
man,
MIA, man. Where y'all at, fellas? See y'all next week, man.
Yeah, man. Brother Kel, friend of the show. Look forward to.
Kel's coming back soon, man.
Yeah, man.
I think Kel's in Canada, man. He's out there chilling with Drake and shit.
Nice. Oh man. Just the rest of the brothers, man. That's in the circle, and in general, just whoever that checks out the podcast. Just much love to everyone out there.
No doubt. Lexiana, Cake Boss.
So, I just want to give a shout out to my son, my baby boy, Nas. And I'm excited for my cake class. So anybody out there, we lit Sunday.
We lit?
We lit.
Getting lit for Jesus on
Is
Sunday.
it lit?
On lit day.
Are we caking and twerking, or we just caking?
We doing it all. We might have some, yeah.
God.
Oh wow.
Who said you can't have your cake and eat it too? We
God
doing it
damn.
all.
Hold on.
Yana. Cake.
We about to bust it
I
down.
know, right?
Okay.
Bust down, Tatiana.
Mm.
Damn. Oh, okay.
That's a TaylorMadeSweetz.
Ah,
Oh wow.
God.
that's a good play on words too with that Taylor.
TaylorMade.
Yeah.
Thank
It's good wordplay.
Did you? Was that the?
It was a process
Yeah.
coming up with that name.
It's pretty sweet.
It came to me in Walmart. I was down the TaylorMade golf stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, TaylorMadeSweetz. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Dad, I was with my dad. I always have iconic moments with my dad. Dad, I got my name in my business.
Now, were you buying a violent video game? What is that, Walmart?
Nah, I don't do that. I don't play video games.
Because they're saying that violent video games. They're making a big deal about it.
They so soft, but it's crazy. Like people say it's the millennials, but it's really, if I'm considered a millennium, it's not. I don't think it's my my age bracket. Like I don't. I
It's
think
our
it's
age bracket.
people
just not
above us just coming down and like, well, no, you should do this, you should do that. Like,
I told you the
I don't-
agenda.
yeah, I don't.
Just like with the LG.
It's all in how you raise them. Like,
LGBTQ.
my son play Call of Duty or
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto or whatever, but he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like it's.
We did the Mortal Kombat, the fatality.
I used to play
Yeah.
drive by in the front yard. Like,
It's an agenda.
what that mean? I don't think it's the millennials though.
Mel, a.k.a. Mel's Lipstick Diva, a.k.a. Miss Ramen Noodles. Who you shouting out?
Oh, all right. So first of all,
Oh, Cardi.
I want to shout out. My dad has no social media, but shout out to my dad because that man is incredible. And just shout out to my diva gang that keeps on watching us. I keep looking at the speakers if it's a camera here, but shout out to my dad and
She
my
just hit
diva
that
gang
name.
and everybody that supports me. I appreciate y'all.
She million?
Chief Million.
Yeah.
All
Look,
right,
I
Kurt
thought
Franklin.
Go ahead and
My
get
hand.
Kurt. Shout out
Go
while
ahead.
you're
Billy
ready.
Rock.
You already
Billy
in.
Rock for
Go ahead and
Jesus.
finish it off.
What
Billy
else
Rock for
am I supposed to
Jesus.
shout out?
Nah, you was million. Do
You
the man
just
finish
hit
a
it up.
million.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll get that
Kurt
chicken noodle
said,
soup for Jesus.
Hey, no doubt, man. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Look, the invitation is open. Whenever y'all want to come back through, we'd appreciate it. Shout out Tyson for coming through tonight, man. Had a long day. Brother still made it out. It's all love, man. Coming up, we got being that I'm old man, we got our 20-year high school reunion coming up.
Dang.
So we got a couple classmates coming through doing an episode. Next week we got another delegate running for, I want to say, Hopewell Chesterfield District 62. Mike J's coming up. More guests, more shows. Irrelevance in the Dungeon. I am Snuff Magee, joined by...
It's your man Tyson, at it all day, every day.
Your girl Lex, a.k.a. Lexiana, a.k.a. RVA Cake Boss.
And you got Mel, a.k.a. Mel the Lipstick Diva.
I'm just so mad I don't have any AKAs right now, but hey.
Oh, I don't got any either,
I just,
Well, I do, but I don't say it.
Yeah. Cleanup crew is really killing us tonight. You know what I'm saying?
No, say it.
Yo,
Let us hear it.
What's your AKA, man?
You gonna say it in Spanish?
I don't know it in Spanish.
I'll say my Spanish name in 8th grade. It was Diego. So Snuff Magee, a.k.a. Diego.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Spanish would be Tyson.
Yo, Irrelevance in the Dungeon. We'll catch y'all next time. We out. Peace.
Cheer.
You've been listening to Snuff Magee and Friends. Irrelevance in the Dungeon.